The USS The Sullivans is stable tonight, but officials say there is a risk that it could spread fuel into Buffalo waters. Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Daniel Perot. KWWO's Emily Moss is here in studio, and Emily, the mayor of Buffalo and the salvage teams gave an update this afternoon on the efforts to save the ship. So what's the latest?
Daniel, for the past few days, crews have been focusing on pumping water out of the Sullivan ship, but they are now having to shift gears because 3 different types of fuel are flowing out of the boat. A naval architect and commercial marine salvage company are joining the team of people working to save the national landmark. So far, 2,525 gallons of containments have been pulled from the ship. An absorbent ribbon has been placed for any fuel that's already been released. Mayor Byron Brown says the work is both expensive and challenging, but they are committed to getting the job done.
Failure is not an option. We will continue to work in a unified fashion and a collective fashion to save this important piece of our United States naval heritage.
There are no discussions on scrapping the ship, and the Smithsonian Museum recently reached out to help preserve any artifacts damaged by the water or fuel.
USS The Sullivans is a National Historic Landmark, and that she is a gift to Buffalo, New York. And she represents the courage and the honor and the commitment of not only the 5 Sullivan boys who that ship is named after, but the thousands of veterans that have served this country.
The Save the Sullivans website is still working, and the city says they are accepting donations, but right now their main priority is just getting the job done. And authorities are still unable to enter the ship, so they don't know what caused it to take on the water this week. Once the fuel and other dangers are cleared, divers will be able to assess the extent of the damage. Daniel?
All right, Emily, thanks so much. Kelly Sullivan, the granddaughter of Albert Sullivan, the youngest of the 5 Sullivan brothers, told me yesterday that she believes they will be able to save the ship, but she is worried about some irreplaceable artifacts that Emily just mentioned, including her great-grandmother's letters on the ship. You can find the latest updates on the USS The Sullivans and also our story with Kelly Sullivan on our website, kwwo.com. Let's take a turn.